I did a video like about a year ago about my daughter and me and how I got pregnant at 12 but still graduated high school, and so did my daughter. But what the video didn't say is my struggles on how to get there and what I went through to get there. And so many people had questions, so I'm finally gonna answer them because I wasn't able to then. See, me and my kid's father weren't co-parenting the best. We weren't in a good place. We were in with the court, custody court, and my kids weren't in a good place. And I felt like if I told my story, it would just hurt my kids more. But me and my kid's father are now in a good place. Actually, we're in a great place, and I just feel like my story could really help other girls because it wasn't all peaches and cream. So anyways, hi, I'm Ashley Desmore. I had a baby when I was 12 years old. No, this is not me promoting teen pregnancy to be okay. In fact, I am advocating for it to not be okay. Um, I will talk about the struggles of all my life and what I went through, where I had support and when I didn't have support. I even went through fertility issues and IUIs and the struggles of getting my wife pregnant, and then the home insemination. I'm gonna be talking about so much. Like, it's my life is, like I said, it's raw, it's real. So if you guys want to join me for my life story, then please tune in. Basically, there was a boy down the street that caught interest in me, and of course, I was looking for love and attention from anybody, and he paid attention to me, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was 12 years old. The other person knew what they were doing, but I didn't. You gotta understand something. I grew up poor. I grew up in a trailer park. This boy literally moved in a couple trailers down from me. I was bullied every day of my life for the clothes I wore. My mom cut my hair real short one time, and literally I looked like a boy. And I got bullied so bad for that. I got bullied because my hair was greasy, and my mom wouldn't help me wash my hair because she said it was my responsibility. It's probably why I'm so anal about my children's hair these days and the clothes they wear. It sucks. So when I got this attention from this boy, it was like, oh my God, somebody loves me. How I found out I was pregnant was my mom took me to the doctor, and it was for my 6-month physical. Well, I had forgotten all about my period or me even getting a period or anything else. So when we went to the doctor, my mom was like, the doctor was like, do you have any other questions or concerns? And she goes, yeah, I want a pregnancy test done. Well, I'm thinking they're going to send me for blood work or something, right? He sends me to get pee in a cup. I go pee in the cup. We're sitting in the office, and the doctor comes back in with all these pamphlets and goes, what are we going to do about this? And he goes, she's pregnant. My mom runs out of the room screaming and crying, calls all of my family members. I was so embarrassed. I'll never forget that. My uncle shows up, all these people show up to the doctor's office. It was like, I didn't know what it meant. Honestly, I think I was confused. I was scared. I maybe even laughed at one point because I was like, what is going on? Anyways, so after a couple days, my dad, I guess there was arguments between my dad and my mom. My dad wanted me to have an abortion, and my mom gave me the choice. Who gives your 12-year-old a choice to have a baby and not educate me on all the like what it could mean for my life and for my child's life. And like, you give a 12-year-old a choice? Never would I do that. So anyways, while I was pregnant, it was me and my mom became really close. I did everything she told me to do while I was pregnant. Anyways, fast forward to my daughter's birthday, where I had her on May 18th. And in 2000, the year 2000, 2 months before I turned 13 years old, because my birthday is in July and hers is in May. So she was 9 pounds, 13 ounces. I think it was like 21, 22 inches long. I had her by C-section, which they cut me up and down, which my other 2 kids, they cut me side to side, which now my stomach looks like an ass. Literally. It's funny. I used to chase my kids around and go, "Ar, ar, ar, ar," with it. It's funny. However, after I had my daughter, that's when me and my mom drifted apart. I remember vaguely one night I had just gotten home from the hospital a couple days, and I woke her up and asked her for help with my baby, my daughter. And she said, "You had her. It was your choice. You have to deal with it." So I'm the one who had to get up with her in the middle of the night and then still get up, get her ready for school, get myself ready for school. And then a bus would take us, or my mom would drive us to the daycare where DSS, you taxpayers, paid for my way to finish school. Because without DSS paying for daycare, I would have never been able to finish school. So thank you. So thank the Lord for that. Thank you, taxpayers, for that, because without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to finish school. So that's when me and my mom started to fight, because I felt like she was telling me how to raise her, but wasn't helping me raise her. And I was like, no. So that's when I stopped listening to her, and then that's when she took me for custody of my daughter. And while we were in custody court, my lawyer even said, "You might as well just give her custody because you're not young enough to get it yourself. You'll never win." And that's when I gave joint custody to my mother in primary residency. Well, a couple months after I gave her custody, I was like, you know what? I'm going to school. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I don't go out. I don't leave my daughter with anybody, like, to go out and do anything. So that's when I started to go on the run with my daughter. And I went to a family member's house, and they hid me out until I could get into a court case to get back custody of my daughter. And my mother fought me every step of the way. She called CPS on me. She had the cops after me. This is where I'm going to have to end the story for now. I have to go back into work. But I will be starting to post parts of my story every week on Wednesdays. And then on Tuesdays right now, I'm planning on going to do lives. I will let you guys know. I will update you guys on that. Let me know if you guys are So check out my YouTube page, you know what I'm saying? The link is down below. I don't know, I love to mess with my family too, you know what I mean? I literally play pranks on them and mess with them all the time. And I just have been finding my love for laughter again. And I was never that anxiety, everything makes me upset. No, I've always been like that, laid back, chill, like nothing bothers me, I'll get through it. And I'm finally being that again. I'm finally being me again. And so it feels so good to be the best version of myself. So, I don't know, come along.